If your AI spits out your designs all on one sheet, don't spend time cropping them by hand. Instead, use the Clipart Prep Studio to actually split your sheet and actually background remove and upscale these individually for you. So basically all you need to do is go into the studio, go to split a sheet. Once you click on that, you just need to find the file that you want to do this to. Then once you upload this file, it's going to find all of the individual pieces automatically, just like that. Then what you can do is you can just expand. So in the corner where there is that little square, you can expand to make sure that you don't cut any off. You can just sort of reposition it. So you might need to expand it a little bit more. And there you go, that one's covered. Then you just go through and do the same thing, just tweak them a little bit so that they make sure that they cover them all. And any that you don't want to actually background remove and upscale, you would just hit the cross on and get rid of those. So let's just say we are only going to do maybe 3 images here. We're going to get rid of the rest of them. Then what this is going to do is it's going to background remove and upscale them and rename them and save them at 300 dpi, just like everything else it does in the app. So let's just make that sure that's right. This one here, we're just going to drag out and position. And it doesn't matter if you go a little bit bigger because it is going to trim them right in close to it anyway. So we're just going to call them, let's just say spring florals because that was suggested there. And all we need to do is hit split and prep the 3 pieces. And then that is going to start to give you the results here. So it's going to go through the process in the background of background removing, upscaling, trimming them around the outside, which means it's just taking away any empty white space from the background. Then it is going to rename the files and it's going to drop them in here. Now, when it does give you the files, they are to 300 dpi. So if it can't give you, because it's a full sheet and the images might not be as high quality, it'll go as high quality as it can at 300 dpi. So whatever size it's a good quality at, or the biggest quality that it can do at 300 dpi, then that's where it's going to sit. So that might be smaller than the standard 3600 pixels that most clip art is, but that's perfectly fine as well. And as long as it's not being used on really large items, then it would be fine to use as clip art. So you can see that we have those images there. They have been background removed and upscaled. You can see here. And so you can just download them here. It will put them in a zip file for you. You can see they've all been renamed. And once it's here, you can just open that zip file up, extract them, and then you'll be able to check the actual size of them. So if we were to click on the first one, you can see that one is only 1924 pixels. This one is 2180. And this one is 2268. So it all depends on the actual size that they are on that sheet as to how big that they can go. So it does save you a lot of time from doing it manually. It is going to do them as best quality as you can get coming from a sheet. If you wanted better results, the best thing to do is, if you're planning to do multiple on a sheet, is to make sure that you actually get the AI to produce it on a sheet that's big enough. So this one was actually 2816, and that's not big enough. So you would want to go for a sheet that's at least 3600 in size, so that these could be blown up a lot bigger. If you could go bigger, like 4000, maybe 5,000 on your actual image that you get out of AI, then these would blow up perfectly into the full clip art size. So that is how you would use this. You do also have the editing options as well, which are standard in our background remover. So you can just click on here, you could go to black, and if there was something that you wanted to remove on it, you could definitely do that as well. So these aren't great quality images that just came out of Google Gemini, just as an example, so don't be looking at them, judging them. But yeah, that was just so that you could see exactly how it works. So if you've got any questions, let me know. I'm always happy to answer them. But yeah, this is exactly how Split a Sheet works, and it saves you so much time.